Hey guys, so I got a few requests to compare the new Sony Xperia XZ1 compact with the predecessor. This is the X compact, which Sony released, I think, late 2016. So it was like a miniature phone with some decent specifications, but a little bit compromised, plasticky kind of build as well compared to the more premium XZ1 compact here that we do have now. So I wanted to compare them here, see, if you've got an X compact, is it worth it to upgrade? Because you can get the X compact now for very cheap actually in terms of the price. So we're just going to reboot them and do a performance test. So we'll just shut them down. And we are running Android Nougat here 7.1.1 on the X compact with Smart Cleaner off on both of them. Snapdragon 650, which as you can see is already showing its mid-range credentials. And the screen, I think, and everything else is pretty much identical, really. I think you get more RAM in the XZ1 compact. I think also you get the full dust and waterproof. But you do get Android Oreo, which should make for very nice performance overall. And you can see starting up is a breeze here for the XZ1 compact. And we do take a bit longer on the X compact. I did actually do a soda test on the X compact and I've still not had any issues with it. So I think they did release a waterproof version abroad. But nevertheless, let's see how they do compare. We're going to zoom in on these tiny phones and we do have a few apps installed. So let's just check everything, shut everything down, and let's go. So we have some pop-ups there, but I do think that the XZ1 compact is going ahead, but maybe not. X compact there, quite similar. So that was the Z1 compact. So I think for these later apps you can see it's starting to pull ahead now, only just though. I'm really amazed at how good the performance is still on the X compact. And look at this, that was an amazing lag on the XZ1 compact. What was that about? I mean, 10 years later. Let's just go back because there's something weird about that. Let's just try again here with that one. Oh, you see, that's better. So maybe that's just an Oreo bug. Obviously I don't expect everything to be 100%. We're just going to open up some games as well, heavy games. So I think the X compact still comes with all of the good technology you can do with the screen, like the super vivid mode and the X reality kind of mode, as well as the audio optimizations, etc. Really looking through the settings on both phones, they're pretty identical, except for you do get the 3D creator now on the new Sony, which is quite fun. And you can see it did load that game a little bit faster. Well, so far, what I'm seeing here, I wouldn't be in a rush to upgrade if I did have the X compact or even the Z5 compact. If I could dig that out, I might do a comparison to see how that does compare. Obviously you do get your Type-C as well with the X compact, which is quite useful, and the front-facing speakers. But the selfie cam looks huge here, so I'm guessing it's much better on the XZ1 compact. One more. So I'm guessing there'll probably be a bigger difference in terms of the multitasking in a bit because of the extra gig of RAM. But you can see solid performance improvement here. We are getting some annoying pop-ups, but I can definitely see the XZ1 is loading a little bit faster. We're going to have a look at the Wi-Fi. How do you compare here? So we do have them on the 5G, and you can see I should put them on the same server. And start with X compact. Which gets a very mid-range score, definitely what I'm expecting here, nothing out of the ordinary. I think he got the same score against the Z5 actually, roughly, as I remember. And now we see some improvement. You can see going all the way up there, and I've seen it go higher as well on the history. So in terms of your Wi-Fi, definitely going to be a improvement here. We'll just load up a page as well quite quickly. You can definitely see the upload nice and fast there. We'll just load up GSM Arena. So GSM. Go. And go. Oh, X Compact, very nice and fast with that one. Maybe that was a one-off. Let's try a more demanding page, BBC. So XZ1 Compact there a little bit. But again, you can see here the X Compact just gets better and better with the latest software here. As you can see. So very good performance overall when it comes to your web browsing. How does the multitasking compare? We'll just check this out and see. So as I said, Smart Cleaner is off on both of them, so there shouldn't really be that much reloading. Let's just double check actually, because you know, we don't want to put false information out there. So it is off, as you can see. I think the battery longevity is a little bit better on the XZ1 Compact because it has the new processor architecture, which does lend to a very nice runtime based upon my estimation. Just do some more multitasking here, nice and snappy on the left there, and you can see again, although I am seeing quite a lot of reloading on both of them. I mean, I wouldn't expect it on the latest XZ1. It kept McDonald's there, the X Compact, XZ1 there. So very inconsistent here, nothing. I think the XZ1 Compact is loading them faster, but it's still reloading things, which is a bit disappointing. Unless Oreo is supposed to work like that, I don't know. That's probably how it's supposed to work now. It does seem to be becoming more and more like iOS, with the loading apps thing as well. See if it kept the games in memory. No. So quite disappointing here, Sony boy. Hopefully, they can push out some updates. I mean, even the X Compact's keeping them in memory here, as you can see. So that is very nice. Oh, so both of them really grind to a halt now. Let's just try one more. Oh, X Compact again. So in terms of the raw speed, the XZ1 Compact was a bit faster, but to me it seems like the X Compact is actually better in terms of multitasking here, which I wouldn't expect, for a phone which is like a year and a half old or something. So very nice overall performance. And if I'm going to cut straight to the point, if you've got an X Compact, is it worth it to upgrade here? I'd say probably wait till next year for the Sony redesign, because they are going to be redesigning the phones. You're basically getting the same kind of camera anyway. I think it's 23 megapixel versus 19 megapixel. But they both have the low light challenges, obviously. You do get some nice new features like the super slow mode, but I don't think it's worth, double the price here of the X Compact overall. But it's a good phone nevertheless. XZ1 Compact, if you've not had a Compact before, and you'll probably get updates longer than the X Compact, which is nearing end of life probably anyway now. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here between the XZ1 Compact and the X Compact. I hope you find it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.